ago. I am a full-time psychic, and sorry, I'm not used to working on my webcam. I usually do lives on my phone. I'm like, this is awkward. I don't know where to look, but if you're watching, thanks for joining me. I guess I got this set up, so you should be able to watch this on Facebook and YouTube as well, so that's cool. That saves me some time, because usually when I do a show like on TikTok, I have to do the show, download and upload, and it takes some time. It's not so much a hassle, but it takes time. And yeah, so I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'll be real with y'all. I'm a blind lady, but I see stuff, and I'm just new here. That's all I'm trying to say. Also, we can sell things here, right? Is what I heard. I mainly came here because I want to try and reach a new audience, new customers for my psychic reading business. I am a single mom, so just keep that in mind. You know, I'm always looking for creative, safe, legal ways to support my family. And I honestly have been doing readings for a long time. I started professionally in 2007. So I'm kind of a dino now. I'm getting close to 50s, and yeah, I've been doing this for a while. The only reason why I'm looking for new clients is because I did take a 7-year walk with spirit. Ended up homeless. It was one of those stories you hear about. How do they call that? Isolation. What's the other word that they use? Initiation, spiritual initiation. I will write a book about it one day. A lot happened, but it took me away from my work, my family, everything that I knew on the, in the physical world. I expanded everything I knew on the spiritual level. Oh wow, the things I saw. But yeah, I was away from my business, and I didn't really actually come back to doing readings until last February of 2025. So I basically had a 10-year break from 2015 to 2025 where I was walking with spirit, learning to live in the 5D, really doing a lot of deep healing. Like, I've changed a lot as a person. I used to be so promiscuous. I want to just put it out there. I was a promiscuous woman, for example. And I'm a Virgo. I'll be like, I'm Virgin Mary now. I don't do none of that. And that's a huge step for me. It's amazing, because I really wasn't even consciously like, yes, I'm changing my ways, my connection with the divine, It was nothing like that. But just over time and being faced with the same experiences over and over, that eventually I was like, man, this can't be right. Like, why? So eventually something in me like changed, and it was awesome. Hi, and hi guys, I guess we got some people. Hey, thanks for joining me. I am brand new here. I'm a virgin. I'm a Virgo, and I'm Jessica Lee. I don't know where the stuff is. Bear with me. But I do psychic readings for a living, and I also offer these cards for sale. I am so new here. Hi, I will learn. I was so nervous. I almost didn't even log in. I was like, oh God, I literally have no clue. I just had to like hit go live, and I was like, I don't even know what this is going to look like. So I have no clue. Let me know if there's any suggestions. I'm open to suggestions. I'm new here. But this is a really cool looking deck, right? I love it. The Urban Truth. Let me get the box. There's photos of this product in my little store here. Sorry, I need to work on my shades here, my light. This is a very colorful deck. On the back it says, the Urban Truth Oracle is an 80 card, no filter oracle deck inspired by street graffiti culture. No doubt. It's bad. Hello. Okay, I lost my viewers. I don't know what I'm doing, but these are the cards. I'll go ahead and continue, because as I was saying before, I got distracted with my viewers. Really, yeah. Wow, my computer just timed out. Huh, interesting. Things out here, so I really wasn't even expecting viewers. I was surprised I had any. But I am selling these cards. There's a link on my store. I'm not sure if I was able to put a link to my personal store in here. Probably not. Y'all are gonna buy here. So these are for sale. If you would like any, let me know. I'll read you the book description real quick. Okay, it speaks in raw, sharp, everyday language to reveal the truth behind your emotions. Put that up. I'll read it like that. It records your gossip, your drama, your crushes, your boundaries, your growth, your intuition. There's no sugarcoating, no beating around the bush, only real echoes from deep within you. Whether you're using it for your self-reflection, girls' nights, relationship dilemmas, journaling, divination videos, or emotional release, this deck cuts straight to the point with just one card. If you love energy that's real, hilarious, soul-piercing, and just a little savage, this deck was made for you. And hey Kelly, I have to agree. Like I have not been using this deck with my paid clients yet. I do want to. That's why I bought it, right? But I found like the messages are like, whoo, they're so heavy. The energy is intense, and I almost feel like I didn't read the back until now. But yeah, I feel like I really should only put one of these cards into if I have a paid client, because these kind of hit like a knife. I'm gonna go do a shuffle, la-di-da. Every day I'm shuffling. I don't like this webcam. You can really see my grinchy face in it. Like, I'm usually able to get away from showing. I do look like a Whovillian. I know, it's true. It's true. You can just tell people you know someone, I guess. Hey, I can't get around it. I mean, sometimes with my my phone, I guess the camera's better at hiding it. But here, there's no hiding. Oh, well, I would like to acknowledge background set is not as I would like it to be, but I'm in the process of moving. I usually do when I do lives. I have something behind me, but we're in the process of moving, so there's just a lot going on. It's kind of chaotic. It's amazing I made time here today, honestly. I got so much going on, but I need to get my feet wet, right? So we got Caught in 4K has popped out. Hey, Big Lance. How are y'all? Thanks for watching. Caught in 4K. These are for sale if you want to buy a deck. And if you want a reading, you can also go in my little shop. This is my first day here, y'all. So it's a work in progress. Caught in 4K says someone's actions are exposed. Ooh, snap. Evidence speaks loud and truth arrives instantly. Next we have, am I getting it lined up right? There we go. I'm trying. You're not obligated. Hey, y'all, Star Girl. You're not obligated. Says you don't owe anyone your time. So apparently someone got caught and they're still expecting something, huh? That's what it sounds like. You're free to choose differently. Your boundaries deserve respect. I trust your vision. You know, when I'm looking at all three, I feel like somebody is gaslighting you. Whoever this is for. Your perspective is valid. You see things clearly beneath the noise. Trust what you observe. So you've already caught somebody in the act, and they're still trying to play with you. They're still trying to make you feel like you owe them something. You have to hear them out. And the vibe on these as a trio, like, keep your walls up. You know what you saw. You know what you heard. Don't let this person play in your face. Well, hey, look, I thought these were too intense for me to do more than one card, but I guess I worked around that. I usually work with, where are they? This old tattered deck. I've had this for a few years. I think it's called the Color Oracle. And I also use these typically. These are the Feelings Oracle. I think that's what they're called. But very empathic. I like oracles. Tarot, I do have tarot. Hey, Deja Vu. How are y'all? Oop. My laptop is like blacking out. I also use the, can you read that? I am gonna have to get used to this, people. Okay, this one's called the Veda Ursa. tarot, and I call it the chakra tarot because, as you see, whoop, you have it's like the planets, the chakras, and these cards I gotta add them in my store. I don't have them up yet, but I love them. They're awesome. They got a little cheat sheet there for you, the numerology, astrology, even down to the deacons, chakras, color association. There's stuff these cards tell that I'm not even sure how to read myself. Oh, gravity. That's gravity. We'll deal with that later. It can wait. Let's continue looking at this awesome deck, the Urban Truth Oracle. Hey y'all, and if you guys want to book a reading, you may do so in my store, or you can hook up with me to buy these cards. Bestie tea time. Your friends know the real story. Information connects behind the scenes. Truth enters through the Bestie channel. Emotional roller coaster was next. On that little, we got 4 that fell out. Alright. I'm gonna have to really ace this. Alright. Okay. Alright, emotional roller coaster. It's got this guy like, oh man. Highs feel electric, lows drop suddenly. This connection is intense but unstable. Mixed signals. The spirit's repeating, your friends know the truth. Your friends know. They got your back. They act warm then cold. You're left guessing their intention. The inconsistency speaks louder than words. And texting me back. You're waiting for a reply. The silence feels intentional. The lack of response becomes its own message. And when I was reading that, I feel like this all has to do with the vibe we were reading on those 3 cards before. And it's like you've called this person out and they just want to go around the situation. They're trying to go around the situation. They don't really want to take accountability. They're like, yeah, but they have an excuse. They got an excuse. They don't want to admit what they did. They're deceptive. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. I'm so amazed people are watching. I really didn't think I would have any viewers. I wasn't really planning on staying but a few minutes. I just kind of wanted to get my feet in the water today here. One of my associates, another psychic, told me about this place. I've never heard of it. I've been looking for other platforms to join, to work on my social skills. I do need to work on talking more out loud. I'll usually do type readings, like excuse me. Bitline is a site that I work on where I do live readings. So I'm just like typing. I type really fast. So I'm used to doing things that way. And I'm like, I'm getting older. Do I really want to hide behind a screen forever? No. So these are just little things I'm doing as personal projects, getting myself out there. And also, I'm a mom, I'm a mom and I don't have help. So it's up to me, and I have to really try to be more creative and make sure that me and my family are good. Just do what I can. So that's a little bit about me. And I get out because, as I mentioned, I wasn't planning on staying here very long. And I have other projects I have to work on. I have so much going on. Holy, what was that? The Virgo eclipse? I heard everyone's feeling it. What about y'all? Let me know in the comments. In the last 2 weeks, have you also had like groundbreaking, earth-shattering news that's disrupted your life? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but just shocking. Something that was like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. Now I have to adjust. That's about what I'm kind of dealing with. It's just a grand way to explain it. But more specifically, I stay with family. I stay with my brother, me and my children. And my brother had just signed to renew our lease. We will all stay here till October. Let me just back up. Like a month ago, my income has just slowed down. Well, it's been going on for 6 months, but it was still in that state about a month ago. And I was barely making $250 a week to take care of me and my kids. And then I couldn't help my brother because who can do much with 250 a week at this point in history. So we were all drowning here. My brother ended up backing out on the lease. Like, he had no choice. He knew he couldn't afford to, like, carry everything. And there was no sign of hope on my end. Like, things were just like, well, I guess this is just what it is. And so he cancels the lease. He comes and tells me right at midnight, at 3/3/2026. Sorry, I'm about to go to bed. He's like, sorry, I have to tell you. So he tells me he canceled the lease, and I got 4 weeks to get out of here. And I'm like, I got $500 in my savings, and that's it. I don't know how this happened, but that next day I made $300, and the day after that was $200. And it just, like, all of a sudden I'm busy. All of a sudden I'm busy. I even have people calling to meet me in person for a reading. Like, I just had an in-person reading, and I never do that. I'm always be... But, like, the opportunity came, and I'm like, well, I said I wanted to get out on my shell more. Am I going to take the universe's opportunity? Yeah, I have to. Do I want it or not? And that's the kind of energy I got. Like, I'm not going to say I'm perfect, love. But we're going to get back to this card. So it's like, yes, I do need to detach here for Grace, for I have much to do. And this is just my, like, hello, hi, I'll be back. Golly, y'all gave me enough. We got 8 cards on top of Detaches Grace. And Spirit said you can take this message to those who are dealing with a person that doesn't want to take accountability. They don't want to be accountable. Attachment issues. Holding on too tightly creates fear. Insecurity makes the bond unstable. Love feels heavy instead of free. Ooh, the Spirit is telling me just sit with that for a moment. I will be going soon, but Spirit is still saying sit with this a moment, and I'll read it one more time. Holding on too tightly creates fear. Insecurity makes the bond unstable. Love feels heavy instead of free. Attachment issues. Next, we have stop chasing approval. You don't need validation to be worthy. Approval isn't the goal. Your truth stands on its own. And as I was reading that, it took me back to that. Your friends know. Your friends got your back. It's like your friends see you're not crazy. You know what you know. You've seen what you've seen. You heard what you heard. And the person you're dealing with, more than likely, it's probably a romantic, kind of entanglement. They still want you to be there for them and you to do things, on their level, but they're not even acknowledging what they've done. They're not acknowledging what they did or said that was disrespectful to you and the energy that you've been bringing to the relationship. Again, you're not obligated. Like, I think Spirit's making itself pretty clear. Caught in 4K comment again. Yeah, you've seen enough. Quit playing with this person too. They're playing with you, but it's only because you're listening. You be the prize. You bring unique value. People recognize your worth, and that's why this person isn't trying to just let you go. That's why they still want to keep you. You don't need to chase anything. Yeah, you don't. And you don't need their validation. You already know what they're about, what they're like now. I'm hearing the mask fell out. It fell off a long time ago. And it's taken you this long to really finally be like, yes, this is, you see it. And I'm hearing you want the snake to explain it, why it bit you. So you got to move past that. The 3 a.m. thought. The quiet hours reveal your true feelings. Your mind wanders back to them. Clarity appears when the world's asleep. Wow, we got the same card again. That was weird. Ain't that kind of weird? I mean, it happens. So, yeah, they're very consistent. If you need a sign about somebody who's not being upfront with you, not respecting you, everybody seems to know it. It's clear to the world, but this person don't want to acknowledge it, accept it. Their apology may be... Yeah, it's time to keep those walls up, honey. Keep them up, and I'm also hearing when you see people, when they're showing you who they are, you really need to start believing it, Quit trying to rewrite the story. Because if you got a good heart, that's awesome, but others may take advantage of that. And I keep hearing, quit trying to rewrite the story. And Spirit's saying, you may not be at that point right now where you're like, well, they did this and that, and they got a reason why, and their feelings and their past, but you may have a history of that, which is why you still have this door cracked open when you need to shut it. All right, so I'm going to wrap this one up because, oh, Lord, I got so much to do. Thank you, everybody. I'm amazed. Thank you so much for viewing. I don't know. Hi. Thank you. I'm gonna just say I'll be back next week. I will try to come and pop in before then, but like I said, I gotta move. We gotta move here in the first because, like I said, business picked up out of holy Jesus. If ever I felt like God loved me, it was right then. I was like, and then the Lord said, "You will not hurt my baby." And golly, we found a home. There's a man who's gonna rent to us 2 bedrooms. So instead of living, oh hi, thank you. I don't know, go live. I can't go live 120 minutes right now. I don't know what that was saying. I'm like, I can't. I'll be back, I promise. But yeah, we got a lot to do. So I am gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much. I hope you guys, if you guys can follow. I don't know how it works here. We'll find out. I'm going to do my research before my committed next week live. I will work in at least an hour of trying to research this format. I also have 2 more other platforms by the grace of God. I looked for a year for another psychic platform to work on, and I couldn't find one. I was like, why? I know they're out there, and I couldn't find one. And then just a month before my brother came in with his groundbreaking news, I started finding sites that were hiring, and this week alone I got accepted to 2. So I also have to learn those platforms. So holy baby Jesus, the abundance train is just downpouring right now, and I'm trying to keep up with it. And I'm so glad to be here. I'm glad to see this place has got a pulse. All right, good. I hope you guys have a great week. If you want, look me up online, same name. I'll be doing TikTok later at 3 o'clock U.S. Central Time, and I'll be going over the energy for Monday through Friday, the energy outlook, and we'll probably pull some more cards. But for today, I just wanted to show y'all this awesome deck. I'm glad we got to get a little work in it. And again, if you want to buy a deck, let me know. We'll get it to you. I hope y'all have a good week, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. And how do I get out of here? Here we go. I love bloopers. I was like, I should hashtag this when the bloopers show. I don't know how to leave the room. I don't know. Let's see. We can copy. I did watch the little video that said, how do you get out of here? It said something about an arrow at the bottom. I don't see no arrow. I'm looking in the comments if you guys want to teleport a fool. I'm on a HP laptop, if that helps. How do I get out of here? Do I just hit the back button adios? My son's here he hears his mommy crying in the background. Help me! Help! Escape! That's I don't want to just close down the site, but I guess I'll just hit the back button. I don't know what else to do. We can explore more shows. Behind the scenes, the lady who doesn't know what she's doing. Is there even sound? Could you guys even hear me? Was I just talking and mute the whole time? But could you hear me? You could hear me before? Because I was like, okay, we're live. I jump in. I'm like, da 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 da. Here's my cards. Here's what I do. But I just now see that the sound button was bleep. Okay, well, I hope y'all could hear me. If not, then I definitely was right. Yeah, I am by definition a psychic. Thank you for your question. I'm trying to figure out how to close this because I have a million other things to do. I hope the sound was on the whole time. If not, that's so embarrassing. I knew I was going to call this a blooper show. And after a while, and this was like around the time I started doing like really deep meditation and I started meeting my like ancestral guides and stuff. Okay, I found the end show button now. Cool. I found it. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna jump in. I really don't know what the F I'm doing. Oh, I can promote. I need to go, but I also do need to learn this stuff. And this is stuff I don't, you don't figure out or see until you go live. So thank you for being patient. I am brand spanking new. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out as soon as possible. So ideally, yes, sir. How can I help? Yes, El Fuego for you. All right. All right. And then we got notes. What's this notes things do? Thank you again for everyone and your patience. I do psychic readings, oracle readings, life path readings, and I sell cards online. Oracle cards, the same kind that I have here in my home. So I'm not trying to push anything on you I don't already believe in. Okay, so that's an option. And I'm still trying to learn your platform here and whatnot. I love that. I love the name of the site too because I'll say stuff like that and whatnot. Okay, then I can download it, share. I think it's already linked to my socials, so we'll see if it automatically posts it after we go live. And alright, Spirit's telling me, since y'all bared with me this long while I fuddled around, what are we doing? We're going to the Ask Your Guides deck because it's also one that's for sale. This is my OG baby. I actually, look how many I have. This used to be my only deck. And it's a double deck because I bought two of them. It's a very, very empathic deck, healing deck by Sonia Coche. There's a French name, I believe. We're just gonna split that big old tower of cards. And Spirit's saying, what is the advice for today? We just have one card. Thank you, Spirit. Death, changes in the air. For everything that must be let go of, a new thing will come in its place. And the message also behind this is like, if you're dealing with loss, sudden changes like me, don't try to fight it right now. Understand that the universe is working in overtime to align us all to our best possible path and destination. So go with it. Don't cling to the past right now. Be willing to embrace the future. and I'm hearing Spirit really wants y'all to trust that God's got you, trust the universe has got you, trust it's always conspiring in your favor, especially when things look scary. And this next week, they said we'll leave it on that. That's your advice for this week. Again, if you didn't hear me earlier, I will be on TikTok today doing a live with the energy update for the week, Monday through Friday. We'll probably do another one just for the weekend, like our energy before we go out and cut loose, shake things up. So thank you again for watching. You can find me all over the World Wide Web, The Secret Psychic, or The Secret Psychic Shop. And I'm Jessica Lee, owner, operator, one-woman show. I'm going to go on and get out here and get working on my packing and projects. And I hope y'all have a good day.